Hi everyone, LNDR Tom here from LFGC, and today I just want to do a video as it's been a while since we've been able to get a video on the channel. This is in regards to games that I find are easy for achievements, some that I have guides for, some that I don't, but I will let you know as I go through them which ones I have personal guides for and ones that I am thinking of doing in the future as well. Grounded, number 1, easiest game for achievements. If you get in contact with me, like I've said on my actual guide for this game, I will get a save sent to you as soon as possible, where you will just need to load the save up, follow some instructions that I will send you, and you will get 2,800 points within a matter of minutes. This is by far the easiest game to get achievements on. Next on my list will be Starbound. Now this is on the PC. It is still on the Game Pass, I believe, on PC. This is a very easy game as well. If you follow my guide, it will take around 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes at a push. But I have got a guide on the channel, which I can drop a link in below so that you can follow that guide. Next on the list will be Pillars of Eternity 2. This is on PC. It used to be on Game Pass. I don't believe it's on there now. But if you own the game already, then you'll be able to follow my guide. Once again, with my guide, it will take around 5 to 10 minutes to complete. But if you have already got it, then happy days. You can just follow my guide. If not, then just double check and see if it is still on Game Pass. If not, I don't know how much it is, but you may be able to pick it up relatively cheaply. Next on the list is Townscaper. I have a guide for this on the channel as well, which is around 10-15 minutes to complete. Very easy, following the guide. Again, this was a game that was on Game Pass, but I believe has now come off Game Pass, so you would need to purchase this or find a friend, if you have a friend that has it, that can game share with you. Next we have The Pedestrian. Again, I do have a guide for this on the channel. The Pedestrian takes around 10-15 minutes to complete. Again, this was another game that was on Game Pass that has been removed since. So again, you would need to buy this if you do want to get the achievements. But like I say, it is a very easy 10-15 minutes tops with my guide. On to the next one, I would say Cooking Simulator is up there with one of the easiest. I do have a guide on the channel which takes around 10-15 minutes to complete, if that. This needs to be done on PC though, not on the Xbox version. So if you do have Game Pass on PC, then download that and follow my guide for Cooking Simulator. The next game I would recommend is Subnautica Below Zero. I do have a guide for this on the channel which takes around 30 minutes to an hour in order to complete. The game's actually not too bad, but following the guide, it should take you around 30 to 35 minutes, hour tops. But I do have a guide for that on the channel. Don't believe that is on Game Pass anymore. You would need to double check that, but if not, and it's up fairly cheaply, then feel free to pick that game up. Next, we have Space Science Investigations. This I do have a guide for on the channel. Following the guide will take around 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how quick you are, but the guide is on my channel. And this was also on Game Pass, but I believe has been removed since I made the video. Next, I would highly recommend Signalis as your next achievement guide. Again, I have this on the channel, which will take around an hour to complete. You can do it in about 30 minutes, but following the guide, it's around 30 minutes to an hour. Like I say, that is on the channel. Next on the list, My Friend Peppa Pig. Now, you do have to push yourself to actually play this game because it's terrible. But if you do want to get some achievements, then 1,000 points is doable within an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops. I haven't got a guide for this one, but it is pretty self-explanatory going through the achievements. I'm pretty sure the majority were story-driven. But if you just look at the achievements, they are self-explanatory to actually get them to pop up. So a very easy 1,000 points. Next on the list is Bluey. This is new to Game Pass. So that is definitely still on Game Pass. This is another one like Peppa Pig. You have to pull yourself through it. But it's better than Peppa Pig. It's still a kid's game. But if you want achievements and you want that 1,000 points, then this game is relatively easy. It will take you around 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours at a push. There are a few achievements on there that are missable. I haven't got a guide on this at the moment, but I am thinking of doing a guide just for the missable parts, which is regarding growing plants, because I didn't actually know that I had to do that until the end of the game, and then I had to go back through. So I might do a guide on that in order for you to follow. Next, I've put The Walking Dead Michonne, if that's how you say it, Michonne. This is a game that I actually completed on my phone through Xbox Cloud Gaming. Did it on a few breaks at work, or if I was sitting on the sofa downstairs rather than turning the Xbox on. It's very simple, just play through from start to finish, no guide needed, just complete the game. Takes probably 2 to 3 hours if you was to rush through it. It's not hard at all. It's basically a point and click game with a few times where you have to move an analog stick or push a certain button at the right time. Next, we have The Walking Dead A New Frontier. This is the same as the Michonne one, where it's very simple. Just start the game and finish the game. You just play through each episode and you'll get all the achievements. There's no need for a guide. And the final game that I've put on this list for really easy achievements is Super Animal Royale. Now, this game isn't actually that bad of a game. It's a battle royale, it's free, and it takes a while to get all the achievements. I'm not going to lie and say it's an hour. It's not. It will take you probably 5+ hours. But if you actually look at the achievements and work through it, this is a relatively simple, and it's not actually that bad a game, so you can actually enjoy yourself actually playing it. But this is another very easy 1,000 points. I am also working on guides for games called Unpacking, Escape Academy, Vember, Frog Detective and Marquette. But these have been causing me problems because the Xbox decided that it didn't want to record any footage. So this has slowed me right down. But I am in the process of actually making a guide for all of these. Hopefully will come over the next few weeks, months, depending on how quickly I can get through them myself. But I am going to try and get through a few this week, so if they are of interest to you, then keep your eyes peeled on the channel, because I will be putting up guides for these in the future. So I hope this video has helped, especially for anyone that's come to the channel for achievement guides, and hopefully my guides on the channel will help you and will continue to get your support, and we will try and grow the channel as big as possible. Thank you very much for watching. Happy gaming.